So, ma'am, the topic is definitely the collaboration on ensuring safety and security in schools. So, can we make this panel like if I give an opportunity to all the panelists to just speak about 5 minutes on their concern, and after understanding your viewpoint, maybe we can have a 5 to 10 minutes, more discussion involving the audience in general, ma'am. Ma'am, over to you, ma'am. If you can just please introduce yourself and start.
Thank you, and my name is Dr. Onika Mehrotra. I think my safety and security will be under great threat if I keep you long between the lunch and the discussion. So I'll be just a quick and brief one. What I feel, you see, when we talk about safety and security, it is not just the physical security and safety of the child. I feel in a school, we also have to consider the emotional safety and security of the child, the intellectual safety and security of the child, the digital safety and security of the child. So these parameters all have to be collaborated together to actually give a safe environment in the school. And when we talk about school, our thoughts just go to the curriculum. And what is all the curriculum all about? Science, maths, social studies, languages. But along with that, do we as parents or do we as educators talk about value education? Does that collaborate with your education? So I think that is where I think we need to intermingle our academics with our values. If the school is a safe place, a child would love to come there if he's happy. If you make the child happy, the learning will automatically take place. And if the learning takes place, I believe everything falls in a streamline. So my thoughts here would go as principals, as educators, as administrators, that when we talk about safety and security, we need to indulge in all the parameters of our academic curriculum.
Thank you so much for your viewpoint, ma'am. Ma'am, over to you, if you can please.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kalpana Mohan, PNC Cognitio School, Kadagudi, Bangalore. I agree with ma'am that security and safety is not only the education part or in the physical part and things like that. I divide this into two parts, like physical security and mental security. In every place, physical security, according to the rules, regulations of the schools and BEO office and commissioner, we have to have CCTVs, we have to check everybody, we have to have teachers being checked and given to the police clarification. All those things are given because that's the security we are talking about. The basic security in those areas also is that you are going to create an awareness to the children about all these things. That means to say how secure you are in the school, the child should also know. That one main point, we don't actually do it in the schools because we think we have kept everything okay, so there's no problem. It's not that way. Kids should know that they are secure and where exactly they should go when they are feeling insecure. So that is one of the major factors which normally the schools do to the children. Please go. Say what you want to say, where you want to say about what exactly you are undergoing. That awareness is one of the major factors which I look into because all the other security has been spoken everywhere. So we don't need to touch upon that. Everybody of us know what we should do in a school for security purpose. That is physical security I'm talking about. The mental security, what ma'am was telling, is that give the child the confidence of going and talking to the people. The first and foremost thing, if a child comes to you and say, ma'am, somebody is doing this thing, no, don't worry, go away. So you push them away. It's not that. I'm not saying that all of us do that, but basically, we do have tendency of defending ourselves. It's okay, nothing happened. It's not that. Even in the smallest of all deviation, if a child comes and complains, we need to take care of it. That's the mental security and confidence level where the kids have to get from us. That's the mental security I'm talking about. So these two security, the physical part, what all the infrastructure being kept ready and the child should be aware of it. Mental security where child is given confidence, where the child can approach everybody to say, I'm undergoing certain kind of insecure situation. These two situations, if they are taken care of in the school, we are a very, very safe school. Thank you.
Thanks for your lovely words, ma'am. Ma'am, please, your name, school.
I'm Sudha Shanbhag from Children's Academy, Malad, it's from Mumbai. As ma'am has said, all of us are quite aware about what are the safety precautions to be taken, what are the issues that we face, but we have to, it's very, very important that we understand that this has to be implemented every time. So we have in our school audits. So this audit takes place as a surprise. We have the management people who come and take surprise audits, and this physical, whether all the parameters has been recorded, has all the parameters been adhered to, and apart from that we have the student council taking part in these safety exercises. So we have them, again we have an adolescent program. As ma'am said, it is both physical as well as emotional support. So we have this adolescence program which comprises right from the pre-primary levels to the grade 10, and we cater to all the kinds of issues, and we have a box which, you know, where people can come, where students can come and they can put in their complaints, they can put in whatever queries they have, and as a result we can address them and children know that they are safe. So it's very, very essential to make children understand, as ma'am said, we have all that, we know that all these parameters are being adhered to, but it's very essential that the students have to be a part of this exercise and they have to be aware that yes, they are taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, over to you, please.
Yeah.
Your name and school. Yeah.
I'm Varalakshmi, principal of Jubilee Public School. Good afternoon, everybody. I heard all of you, all the leaders talking in the morning, and now also my co-panelists here. Everybody is trying to tell something, but first of all, I think we all need to understand a child, what is their expectation from a teacher. Anytime in the class also, if a child asks a question, most of the times the teachers are putting them down. They're not even allowing them to talk. So where is the question of the child discussing something, what's happening to them individually? Therefore, I think there is a need for every school. A counselor has to be provided, definitely, because as a teacher, I do understand the responsibilities with 30 or 40 children managing and less time to cover or uncover the syllabus, etc. But a counseling department, a special educator can definitely look into all the issues of the students. That is the emotional security. Also, I agree with my co-panelist regarding the awareness creation to the parents in the initial parent orientation itself. What is the expectation of the parent? Morning somebody was discussing here, one of the leaders, the expectations of the parent, the expectation from the school, and what has to be told to children. The student awareness program also has to be created about a no-touch policy, and we conduct all these sessions in Jubilee's public school. Tradition with technology is our motto. With CCTVs, thanks to the technology, with all-round CCTVs every corner, children know every time they are watched, but still they find those places where some things can be hidden, and that is where we need to look into. And regarding the security, visitor software management, things are there, but monitoring and implementing that effectively is very, very important. So that's my say.
Absolutely, ma'am. Well said, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Jayalakshmi Prakash, principal of Sri Jnanakshi Vidyaniketan in Rajarajeshwari Nagar, Bengaluru. My friends have already spoken almost all the points. I think that is a disadvantage about the last speaker, whenever the last speaker speaks. Whatever points I want to discuss, most of them they have spoken. But a few points over here. As we all know, to provide a safe and secure environment for children is a prime responsibility of all the school leaders. As ma'am told that safety and security is not just the physical, emotional side also is very important. Most of the points have been discussed. Here regarding the physical part, I personally believe, and I am following it also in our school plus our team members, we need to train the students. What is that safety? Physical as well as the emotional side. If the students are trained about the physical security I am speaking about, if the students are trained, whether anywhere it is fishy or some suspicious event is happening, immediately that should be reported to the teacher or to the management or to the student council members who are there. If it is done in the initial stage itself, I think we would be providing a safety as well as a security of our children. Second point, in a school we have the class 4 staff, we have the bus crew members, staff from different, though now it has been decided, in fact it is very important that even the staff, we have the police verification. It was something like last year when the government made it mandatory. In spite of all this, a feeling that we all are a member of a family. If the school is a family, how a family takes care of the members, if that feeling exists in the school, I am sure each and every child, not just the child, even the staff members are secure. This is what I would like to speak. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
So there is an opportunity for the last speaker also to summarize all small points and brief them into a good point. So you...
No, I would just like to quote, success is nothing but the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Right?
Mehrotra ma'am, I would like you to please give a light on something about the digital security point as well.
With the advent of technology and the usage of it, I won't say overuse of technology. Yes, we have all heard, in fact, all your people who are displaying their projects outside are related to technology. So a check and balances has to be kept on technology. The free access to internet, how they are using, what is that the child is going through this technology. As a click of a button, the child has an access to majorly what he wants to know, he or she wants to know. That's where a teacher, the school, the parent. You see the tie, you cannot snap off the tie. This is like a triangle. You see the school, the teacher and the parent. If one of the tie snaps off, that's where insecurities and difficulties come in. So we need to keep a check and balance on what kind of access the child has in school as well at home. So that's why I said that this also leads to the security hazard of the child. That's why he falls a trap into such things. So we have to keep a check so the child doesn't get involved in anything which is harmful to the child.
Absolutely. So like most of the schools which has been really run by ma'am, the super ladies of our country, like, so you are also a mother, you are also a teacher, so lots of role and responsibility definitely come. What about the people, those who are only mothers and not a teacher? So some sort of information or guidance, a kind of a parents training program can be also run in school. So whenever you have a parents teacher meet, can we have a small session, just for say half an hour interaction, briefing them about their role and responsibility, because they are in a society where school doesn't have, correct, doesn't have a role, because it's only say morning 8 to say 3 and 2. Post that what?
Yes, I just definitely agree with you. The parents are the people who are taking care of everything at home, and they also are custodians of kids for everything what they do. As she was rightly said, the school is a family, so the parents are here also. Pseudo parents you can call them, but actually we spend more time with the children in the school and they go home, play and sleep. So what, as you said, most of the schools wherever I've been working or something like that, whenever parents come for PTMs, we have a kind of happy, and actually recently, last week to be honest, we had conducted a session called Happy Parenting. So I call people from different walks of life and different perspective of the people, like one person who gave up career for the child, one person who is running the big hospital and giving the child the time, and one person who is a complete person who is would not normally say that they balance both normal little housewife with that kind of parenting. And I had 3 people, and I had 3 children who've been raised by a homemaker, a very, very strict home family. And the second thing is like a mother who've been working and taking care of the children also. And the third perspective is the parents who always put their thoughts into the mind of the child. So 3 parents and 3 children, they discussed. Then the moment when they start doing, you don't know how many points came out, and they also touched upon this safety factor in a very, very high level. And technology, what she was telling, again the awareness, what she was telling also, the creation of awareness toward technology, the systems which the school is running, or the systems which the school might run later, or what the schools could do for a kind of safety purpose, everything can be discussed amongst the parents. So parent awareness creation, talking to parents, how safe is the house, who is coming, who is not coming, no touch policy, everything can be brought out in a parent meeting. And in PNC Cognitio, we definitely, every Saturday we talk to parents, even for the prospective parents. We talk to them, and so we tell them this is what we do for safety and what is your role for safety also. So that basically, almost all schools do it. So, for us, my school is an infant school. It's not even 7-month-old. So that's giving me a lot of satisfaction. The creation of awareness amongst the parents for the safety purpose of the child is something which is very, very good. And thank you for asking that question to me.
Mr. Sukumar, I also would like to add that we definitely create awareness to our children, not only inside the school premises, how to raise their voice, as they are traveling, because I know all parents are all very busy. They have their drivers or their maids to come and pick up their children. Therefore, the responsibility of the schools are increased a lot. And we in our school, especially, including me, I stand for the dispersal. Because as a leader, if I need to set an example, I think I should be near the gate.
Yes.
To welcome the children and also to see off the children. And I know most of the parents across it's a warm smile to them, that itself speaks a lot for them. So I can immediately connect with them, and they also feel free to talk. They don't need any appointment for such things, and that is what creates a bond between us. Anything going wrong outside, something happened also, they bring it to my notice.
Agreed,
and that's a very great initiative. And seeing me there, all my teachers fall in line. So they don't have any excuses to tell I have this work, that work. They all take up their places either for the transport or for the own transport dispersal.
Yes.
It's a transparency part of it.
Transparency part.
And also safety not only for children, for the teachers also.
Yes.
So we also have committees like Committee for Sexual Harassment Committee for the staff and POXO Committee for the children. So therefore we create this awareness for the parents and also to the children. That is primary responsibility of all of us. Yeah.
So definitely schools are playing a very important role. They have been very cautious in because of the few incidences happened, not recently but since long. How was the safety been controlled when there was a era of Gurukul, when people used to travel on road, bicycle, even boats? So there was a guru, there was a student who presumed to him as a guru, abhi to it is like ma'am, sir, everything is happening. So abhi the things are getting more modernized. We people are well advanced, everything like mobile app, computer. We are aware of all the security measures, but still is something left to be still discussed about the security more. Moral values. Ma'am, you can give a light on it, ma'am. Sudha, ma'am.
I just want to add here that there are so many apps, there are so many technological interventions which help in security, but are they all essential? Given our kind of school, every school has its own culture. So we have this, set of parents. I've got around 3,500 children in my school. So, thank you. so we have these parents coming and telling us XYZ school has got this app and these things and all. So is it essential? So we tell them it's because you're more and more aware. Is it essential at this point? The maximum the school bus would go is up to 2 kilometers. We have a lady attendant, we have the bus conductor, we have the school, the monitor, the school council monitor, and then also they say we want in the bus the CCTV. We want to track every moment. Is it essential? Will they be doing it all the time? Again, if we use those technological interventions, the kind of pricing that will increase. And our children come from a very humble background. So is it essential? So we say, I know there's so many things, I know you are aware, but we have to first think what is important to us. How can we assure our children are safe and cared for without using all these 101 interventions? Thank you.
And yeah, here what I feel, as you told about Gurukul era and this era, the main reason parents are running behind money just to provide all the comforts to the children. The value system, that's what they are lacking. And now, right from young age, when the children come out of the schools, or they go to colleges, or when they watch the TV, because exposure to media is too much, they come across only the corruption part. And even schools are running behind completing the portions, as today one of the speakers told, that 40 minutes what is provided to them, because the management even will ask them not about the values what they have taught, whether they have completed the portions, whether 10th class, how many CGPAs, how many students are getting 10 CGPAs. So I feel this is what the need of the hour is, more than just the completion or the marks or the percentage. It is a values which have to be inculcated in the children. Once the children have the values, I am sure even if liberty or freedom is given to them, they know what is that freedom, till what they can take. Everywhere they are being monitored. Let it be at home or at school. The child just goes somewhere that one of the teachers or maybe a student council member goes as to what the student is doing. Especially a group goes, all the more suspicious the teachers are. So I think this is what is lacking, the values, where each school has to see that the children, values are inculcated in them, not just the school, even the parents. Of course, they have to earn money. Money is needed. Let them provide comforts, but let the children know the value of money. Let them spend some quality time with the children. Even now, the small one, 3-year-old, it happened actually in our school, just a 3.5-year-old, we call as PH, play home group. So play home group, the child was so, she was so sad. She was just putting her down, face down. The teacher asked, what happened? Why are you not interested today? She's saying, no, when I go home, today my mother will not be there. Why, what happened? No, she has to go to Delhi because from her office, they are sending her to Delhi. See, the child was so unhappy, and then later we came to know, she is with a servant maid. That quality time the parents are not sending, a 3-year-old child is thinking like this. Imagine what will happen later after a few years. One 10th standard student, we had a meeting, 10th standard, the parent, literally she was in tears. She told, we are providing him everything, only one son we have. The boy tells, Mama, I didn't ask you to give me an expensive mobile. I didn't ask you to get me a laptop. I didn't want a study room. What I wanted was your company. You have money, you are providing me. What I want, you are not giving me. That is the freedom.
That's actually one of the WhatsApp messages says that the children does not require their presence, but their presence. Yes. So
not presence.
Not presence, but the presence. It is a quote recently I learned. I just added to you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
I think we should be grounded to our values. If the value system is okay, I think all these things can go away. So all schools and as school leaders, we need to promote the value system. Absolutely. That has to be inculcated. I know parents have to work and they have to earn with the cost of living, etc. the child feeling sad, mother also must have felt sad. That the mother should tell the child. She should explain, this is the reason, if today we are here for this program, there is a reason behind it. That you need to explain back home that, and then they will understand it is for them.
Absolutely.
And values, systems are very, very important.
Yes.
One point, as Madam told, there should be transparency maintained, parents and children also, which is not being maintained.
So value, ethics, physical, mental, moral, digital. So all these security aspects are like definitely, So we are grooming, we are getting knowledge, we are getting skilled. So like what you say, like everything, starts from home. We are just getting skilled and getting more knowledge from school. And so mixing all, we can make a very good society, a very good environment. So nothing harm it. Everything is getting like wherever there is a media hub, that city or that particular school is into more, light. What about the 3 tier, 2 tiers, TT, and even the villages? So I guess we had a very healthy and good discussion, ma'am. Thank you so much for being such a lovely, panelist and lovely audience over here. We'll just, end this session with, felicitating the speaker memento, and then we'll break up for the lunch. Can we have the speaker memento, please? My apologies if I am getting, a little hurry. So
Just
I'll please invite my colleague Radha ji to please felicitate Dr. Onika Mehrotra. Please, Radha ji, please do the honors. Dr. Kalpana Mohan, Academic Director, PNC, Cognitio School, Bengaluru. Sudha Shanbhag, Principal Children's Academy, Malad East, Mumbai. M. Varalakshmi, Principal Jubilee Hills Public School, Hyderabad. Yes. Jayalakshmi Prakash, Principal Shri can you please help me in pronouncing this? Jnanakshi Vidyaniketan, Bangalore. Jnanakshi. You are.
Madam said, I want, she wants some comment on the superheroes do not require introduction. Superheroes do not have to say anything. They are always superheroes. We learned something from you today. But wherever you have a problem in Bangalore for security, you can call me. I'm there for you.
What about Delhi? We miss you there.
We are already there, ma'am. We are headquartered in
group photo.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, can you just come here? I will have group photo.